College newspapers in those days were considerably different than they are now, more genteel. But one of the things that they required of staff members was a real dependability. I mean, no matter what else you did as a student, you would let your class lessons slide if you had to, but you couldn't let your log responsibilities slide. So I formed that sort of a feeling with Chuck, and I think he with me, that we could depend on each other, and we did. Since I've known him as a student and as a member of the staff here, and now as a dutiful senior alum, Chuck is one of these guys whose motivation is not just to fulfill the task he's assigned or the work that others expect him to do, but there's something in his core that motivates him. Good works are in his nature. There is good work to be done in the world, and if he can be part of that, he will be.
Well, I think that what he's most proud of in the early days was being able to communicate a very positive image of Lewis and Clark College to the greater community. And that greater community is not only the local Portland area, but it's the Oregon region, it's the Northwest, it's the national, and to some extent it's even an international reputation of Lewis and Clark College. And Chuck was involved in promoting Lewis and Clark and bringing it to a distinguished point of where it is today. I think in the recent time, I think his involvement with and leadership with the Albany Society, I think he is very proud of that, because he's working with colleagues and cohorts that he has been associated with for over 50 years. And I think he relished in that leadership, the leadership that led them forward and doing exciting things and bringing alumni back to the college. And I think that would probably be the things that Chuck would be most proud of.
Another achievement that I think he would be particularly proud of is also connected to the Albany Society, and it's his work on developing a newsletter. The Gatehouse newsletter is entirely of his own invention. He generates that newsletter and sends it out on a regular basis. I think everyone who reads it recognizes what a splendid contribution this is to the Albany Society, and once again to the wider college. He really has a knack for picking items, articles of significance to Albany Society members, and really, I think, highlights the society and its place within the college in a very valuable way.
If I could describe Chuck in one word, it would be dedicated. He is so dedicated to this place. He dedicates his time and his energy, and he is so passionate about it. Anytime he can, he helps out, and it's not just a volunteer and saying, hey, anytime you need me, I'm here to help. He really means it, and he's willing to jump in. And mostly what I remember about first meeting Chuck is just how welcoming and nice he was. I was walking into a pretty tough situation, and he was someone that was there and trying to figure out how to best support me and how to best support Lewis and Clark athletics, as it's always been a passion of his.
Charlie is one of those guys who just loves this college. It was a good fit for him when he started here, and through the years has remained a good fit and still is today. A long time ago it occurred to me that the best measure of my own value in life was the quality of my friends, and Chuck, having a friend like you makes me feel pretty good about myself.
Chuck, congratulations and thank you for everything you do for your alma mater. And I also want to say thank you, Carol, for putting up with all the time that Chuck devotes to Lewis and Clark.